Should you scout for Summer Acerola and Jellicent? Is she any good? Well, guys, first things first, she is a seasonal sync pair. And seasonal sync pairs, you have two routes of scouting for them. You have the non-paid route, 36,600. You have the paid route, 20,200 paid gems to guarantee yourself one copy. Now, interestingly, this is also a Trainer Lodge sync pair. Acerola has been in the Trainer Lodge for a while. And I was expecting her to get a new Trainer Lodge snapshot because that's how things have been going for the past several, sync pairs. And interestingly, Acerola or Summer Acerola does not get a new Trainer Lodge snapshot. There's already Cygnus with Acerola with Tapu Bulu. It's in the Trainer Lodge. But Acerola and Jellicent is not in the Trainer Lodge snapshot, which I'm kind of surprised, but at the same time bummed and thrilled at the same time because, you have to max out the sync pair at 5 copies in order to get the Trainer Lodge snapshot with the Pokemon to the lower right corner. So, just for your information, she does not get a Trainer Lodge snapshot. But she's a support sync pair ghost type with an EX role of tech. Now, let's take a look at her kit right now. She has pretty high defenses. In fact, very, very high defenses at 316 and 327. And if you decide to 6-star EX her, those stats will go up even higher to around 300, like 60... almost 400 defense and special defense. So that's kind of impressive for this sync pair. In terms of passive skills, you have touch at your peril or touch at your own peril. The moment you get attack from an opponent, you get to lower that opponent's attack and special attack stats. So just by getting hit 3 times, you get to minimize the opponent's attack to -6 and special attack stat to -6, which is a very nice thing. And then she has Heals Move Team Gradual Healing when she uses Recover. Every single time she uses Recover, every one of your sync pairs, every one of your allies will get a regen effect. And Recover also gives you 50% HP recovery, so that's good. And the moment you attack an enemy with Water Gun, with Recover, or rather, I think it only happens with Water Gun and Shoreline Ominous Wind, her buddy move, you get Team Fist Bump 9, which recovers every single one of your allies' HP by a little bit. So, you recover a lot of HP with this sync pair. Again, she is very, very tanky with those defensive stats. And then gives everyone gradual healing. At the same time, you get to lower all opponents' offensive stats to up to -6 just by getting hit. So Water Gun is her, basic attack. It's a 1-move gauge attack that hits one opponent, recover again, recovers HP by 50%. You have Shoreline Ominous Wind. That is your buddy move. And this is activated at the start of the battle as long as your HP is 80% or higher. The moment your HP goes down below 80%, you get to deactivate Shoreline Ominous Wind. So you want to use this as early as possible. And the moment you use this, you get to raise every single one of your allies' attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed stat +2. Meaning, if you use this twice at the start of the battle, not only do you damage every single opponent with a ghost type attack. Earlier in my video for for Gardenia or Summer Gardenia, I said that we only have currently one AoE ghost type attack, and that actually belongs to New Year Dawn. When you use Teeter Dance against the opponent, she has a passive skill called Extra Special Ghost Damage, and that deals ghost damage to every single opponent that gets, affected by Teeter Dance. Whether they're confused already or not confused, that will damage, AoE damage ghost type. Now, you have Gardenia who just came, or who's coming out tomorrow if you're watching this when the video comes out. And that is AoE ghost type attack that you can use infinitely. This one is the third ghost type attack that you can AoE damage the opponent. Unfortunately, you can only use Shoreline Ominous Wind twice. Only 2 times. But the moment you use this, not only do you damage every single opponent, but again, you get to raise your allies and your own attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed stat +4 by using this twice. So that's a very nice sync pair, an offensive sync pair, a defensive sync pair, a recovery sync pair. It's a combination of everything. And then you have Are You Afraid, which you can use to raise everyone's physical attacks or physical moves up next effect. So your next physical attack is going to be 40% stronger, and your special moves up next effect will raise everyone's next special attack by 40% or stronger, as well as raises your own, that's Acerola's, water type rebuff and ghost type rebuff +1. You can use this twice to raise your rebuff +2. That means Acerola will receive 50% water type damage from the opponent and 50% less ghost type damage from the opponent. So 50% less damage from the opponent's water type attacks and ghost type attacks when you use Are You Afraid twice. Now, she is a support sync pair, and again, with support sync pairs, you get a double sync buff, and she has an EX role of tech, which again, I'm not really a fan of support techs because support's not really known to, you know, dish out lots of damage. But the thing with tech EX roles is that it raises attack, defense, special attack, and special defense. And if you want to become even tankier and you want your defense and special defense stat to go up to almost 400, give her the EX role and she will become really tanky with also very high HP stat. That HP stat will become like 873 HP. So that's a really, really good sync pair. Really defensive, really tanky, offensive-wise, defensive-wise, etc. Now, let's take a look at her grid as well as her lucky cookie, because she has an exclusive lucky cookie, which is Group Water Guard, which reminds me of Kabu with Group Fire Guard. Every one of your allies will receive less damage from the opponent's water type attacks, excluding the water type rebuff that she can give herself. 2 water type rebuffs. Positive rebuffs. 1 out of 5, she gets nothing significant. 2 out of 5, you got an MP refresh 2 with Are You Afraid? And by getting this, you get another water type rebuff and ghost type rebuff, which will raise your, you know, the resistance of Acerola's damage to water type attacks. I think it will become like from 50% less damage to around 60-something% less damage from the opponent's water type and ghost type attacks. Debut regen at the start of the battle, you give yourself regen for yourself. Quick Cure, Recover Master Healer once, recover more HP, recover move gauge refresh 9, Shoreline Ominous Wind, move gauge refresh 3, Trip of 4, to lower the opponent's speed stat 50%, lowered speed stat if you use Water Gun or Shoreline Ominous Wind. Water Guard again. So a lot of water type, you know, defenses against the opponent for this one. And then Water Gun, move gauge refresh 3 at 2 out of 5. 3 out of 5. You got Are You Afraid? Critical Squad 1. Which is honestly the only thing for me that's missing with Acerola's kit, because Acerola, you know, a support sync pair for me has to be able to raise the you and your allies' critical hit rates, because some of your allies have instant, you know, offensive buffs, but you have to use a separate dire hit plus. And that's, for me, that's the role of your support sync pair, to raise defenses as well as raise everyone's critical hit rate. You can use Are You Afraid to give everyone a critical hit rate up +1. Are You Afraid? MP refresh 2 again. Wait, let me confirm this. I don't think There's an MP refresh 2 2 MP refresh 2s. Let me just confirm this right now. I'm not too sure about this one. Let me check. Homa tools. Sorry for the postponed thing. Now, 3 out of 5. You got, I think, impervious. Did I forget to change it? I have not changed it for some reason. Let me fix that for you guys. So, you got, instead of Are You Afraid MP Refresh 2, you actually got impervious. So, impervious, I cannot change it anymore. I'll try to change it while I'm talking right now. Impervious, your stats cannot be lowered. So, let me change that. Let me copy this first and paste it over here. And my things are kind of messed up right now. Again, sus. Copy and paste. Sheesh. Wrong. There you go. Okay. Let's put impervious over here. Whoa. Where the heck? Impervious, your stats cannot be lowered. There you go. That's what she has. Initial guard, recover master healer 1 again. Do you have 2 recover master healer 1s? Let me just quickly check that. I think so. Yes, you have. She has 2 recover master healer 1s. Recover MP refresh 3 to recover, you know, keep recovering HP. That's a 40% chance of recovering or having that MP refresh, meaning she can become really, really tanky over there. Status immunity. And last but not the least, water gun staggering 3, giving you a 40% chance of making the opponent flinch when you use water gun against the opponent. That's just a 1 move gauge attack. That is pretty good. So this sync pair is quite nice. Not only does she is she able to raise everyone's attack, defense, special attack, special defense, speed stat, everything, you know, raise everyone's critical hit, give everyone regen, raise everyone's physical moves up next effect, special moves up next effect, and then, you know, lower the opponent's offensive stats to -6 just by getting hit, and recover everyone's HP just by attacking the opponent, as well as have a 40% chance of making the opponent flinch. This sync pair is really, really nice. And I would rate her pretty high, you know, as a support sync pair. With 3 copies of her, I would rate her at a nice 8.5 if I were to rate her from a scale of 1 to 10. Or maybe a 9. You know, not really the perfect sync. In fact, I might rate her a 9. Yeah, 9. The thing that will raise that ranking for me, just give her synchro healing, and I would rate that to like 9.5 to 10 or something like that. But a sync pair, a support sync pair that can buff everyone, +4, debuff everyone's, you know, offensive stats to -6, can flinch the opponent, can recover infinitely just by getting an MP refresh and regen and everything, deserves a high spot on my list. And with that said, guys, that is Acerola. Summer Acerola and Jellicent. Again, scout for your faves instead of the meta. This is, I think, the second costume of Acerola we have right now. The first is Cygnus with Acerola. Then this is the second one, Summer Acerola. Not the second alt, because Acerola has a Trainer Lodge thing, you know, Pokemon and stuff like that. But, you know, scout for your faves if you wish. And if you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to hit the like button for me, as well as let me know in the comment section if you're scouting for her. And if you want to support me monetarily, you can visit my coffee.com/SPLGum page and join, you know, Midnight Black and Jeremy helping me with my Animal Flow mentorship. Or go to the join button down below and become a member of my channel just like these people up here. Thank you guys so much for your support. And with that said, that's it. She drops on a Sunday in my time zone, and Sundays I have class. So meaning I will be late with my scouts for Acerola once again. Hiya. Until then, I'll see you in my scouts for gardenia bread. Yummy. Rawr.